gets onto those carries, you're in trouble. Knight, I think, is one of the top 2 best Galio players in the world, perhaps 3, alongside Faker and Chovy, depending on stuff on the day. Jackie Love, in fact, he's done many splits and many games now, playing towards the weaker side of the map, and will keep himself safe there. Elkanon go towards this bot side. No one
in 369 favor here. That is not a great wave state for Bin, who does need to come forward and try and shove this. Now Hung's behind him. Bin may have walked back to lane rather than TPing, but he's now in so much danger. Will summon the Maiden of the Mist. Shattering Strike, crash down. Public Execution flashed out of.
That's nice.
Comes the Dark Procession, and Bin plays it well, even steps back forwards for some more damage. Some of the Mistwalkers. Hung need to flash away. The ghouls have re-aggroed the wrong person, tries to mount up a Bin. In the 1v2 keeps getting more damage and teleports away. Aura farms his way to a 1v2 kill.
Dive on the other side, on taking aggro. Jackie will get that kill, but they'll turn it back at least on the other side.
Requires a Cataclysm. Shadow uses it to exit, but Jackie going 1-for-1 there is not too bad for top Esports. It's justified. That smug top laner's face, guys. Whenever I see it.
Grub's now started. Top Esports looking to come in for a contest. Cream does have that shockwave in 5 seconds.
Another Dark Procession. Kanavi's in danger. Throws out the Crescent Guard. In comes the hero's entrance. The sigils are on the ground. Shadow in danger, needing to back away. Hugs too deep. Shockwave will trade it back out. Good double taunt there with the shielded around. Jackie now in danger, level 6, but nowhere to go. And Yorick picks up another BLG, beginning to put on the afterburners.
Solo lane domination from BLG around the Grubs. Awesome play from Bin with the Dark Procession, proving that, yes, Yorick can actually teamfight at points. And Knight's ultimate gets so much value in there too. One of the best Galio players in the world, making an impact early. Top Esports, last game, they could stop BLG from getting the early skirm. Yes, Shadow takes some big damage, but you just see the teamfight shape of Top Esports fall apart.
On looking to get the tether, but they're only going to find Shadow with the flag and drag in. 369 trying to trade this without. Good hop from Elk. Keeps it safe, but a flash on forward for 369 ensures that On dies anyway. Flash a little bit wasted. Shadow now in a potential danger spot as Knight comes up at 369. Is walking the wrong way forwards. Elk misses the Mystic Shot, but not the Essence Flux. Knight around a well, tries to get a cunning swipe, and a nice snipe from Elk ensures that 369 falls.
Okay, this is where your warning sirens really come on. Elxriel, double buffs, has everything available, and Cream doesn't have that much mana. He just needs to be quite careful up here. It's going to be the Grubs finally finished off for Shadow. So now BLG, not only getting themselves the early gold, not only do you have this Ezreal with double buffs, a Cull stacking
BLG
in.
Will be able to fight their way through all of this vision control. Not always been their best. Jackie Love in danger, but managed to satchel charge away. Hit by the True Shot Barrage. Elk went looking. Flash for flash.
Flash to flash. Jackie Love still has his ult. He can still stick around. The artillery available.
TP coming on in. Jackie kind of split off. Knight looking for an angle, can't quite find it. And Jackie only needs to stay at max range to find some value. Knight in danger. On being chunked out on the other side by 369, who's looking for an angle. Kanavi caught inside the Cataclysm. The Mega Inferno Bond ensures a 1-for-1, but the jungler going down is a problem. Public Execution on the backside. Shadow so low, Shattering Strike. They get the kill on the Jarvan. 369 trying to heal his way through, but Bin will ensure he's eating his last rites. Cream needs to flash away. Knight looking to step on forwards, can throw out some more winds of war for the True Shot. Make that Mystic Shot to secure the kill on Jackie.
See how annoying it is to play into the Galio, the Ezreal, the Jarvan that can immediately ping themselves onto another side of the fight with their mobility. Picture in picture.
Looking for something topside, you're right. 369 trying to win the 1v3, but his health bar is so low. There's the slow-mo on Jackie Love's demise. On flashes out. Nice turret aggro juggling. Navi will take the dragon in trade for 369. However, that means first turret will be BLG's.
And they have the 3 Grubs, so it's easy to take. The Jarvan standard gives them the attack speed. They'll raise that flag into battle. First turret won against the Ziggs pushing on the other side.
Away some fairly significant early leads. You know, maybe. On occasion.
BLG has occasionally stood for bad late game. We're not in there just yet. On doesn't have flash. The Ambassador misses.
Went looking the speed up, ensures that it goes wide at 369. Now being punished for his attempt to go forward. Flashing in, looking to get as much Omnivamp as he can, but the redemption comes on through. Now the 4v5. The shockwave will mean nothing. They lose Hung. Hero's entrance inside the Cataclysm. And Cream is scrapped.
And Besseralt misses. 369 looks for a flash forward, but his health bar hits 0, 0, 0. Knight is going to get aggressed onto, but he should be safe. Top Esports will lose the Herald, and BLG again claw another fight, another scrappy early play forwards in their own game. This one is with the shield, and Shadow goes in with the Flag Dragon. Shadow's had a pretty decent game here on the Jarvan so far. Flash forward from 369, tries to get enough damage down, realizes, look, we gotta fight for something here. Can't find enough. On has died, and when we come back to replay, Hung flashing over the wall, he's out safe.
Nice pick off there. It doesn't really lead to too much more, but you'll take what you can get where you can get it, and that's a kill, I believe, for Jackie.
Going to rate one over the other. I think that BLG, regardless of the whims of the team, just sometimes have a little bit more use when one's subbed out for this. How can they follow Shadow now?
Cream in danger. Reminder has got the flash. Shockwave to begin with. Redemption comes on down. Winds of War is there, but Cream backing away well. Turret falls, but top Esports don't lose a member. 369 looking to potentially trade on that top side turret, but the wave is nowhere near there. There's a Herald charging and a tier 2 under threat.
Could potentially engage in. Miss time on the Q.
Looking for it, can't find it. You're right, but the turret still falls nonetheless. And BLG will at least go.
He can charge into the mid lane turret. They have to try and kill it with the Ziggs ult. Yeah, Jackie Love realized actually mid lane turret could get killed there. So he uses the ult to kill the Herald to make sure to get your Triforce Manamune built up for this champion. It used to be, 21, 22 minutes on a decent timing. That's 3-4 minutes ahead of schedule.
One Elk will indeed help solo that until Shadow's there as well. So it's not really a soloing.
It was a solo for a decent time. They're waiting to see if Jackie Love will steal it with the ult. He will not.
That's a nice idea, yeah.
Approach this Atakan. Teleport back in from Knight, presumably getting himself topped up on everything that he needs. Bin yet to do the same, worth noting.
Jackie Love Chovy still looking to find an angle here. They have to at some point plunge into the darkness, see what's happening now. Down half HP is the Atakan. I think we're flipping again.
We might do BLG look for the engage. Bin slightly low redemption, topping him up, and they're engaging on Tonight.
They're trying to turn on Tonight, but they just turn it all around. In comes the hero's entrance. Flash force to get the Crescent Gun. It's a decent angle. Can't finish him any kills, though. Cream and Jackie Love try to defend themselves. Elk hops away, but Cream on next to no HP. Jackie looking for an angle. 1600 HP into the backline. Atakan secured by Knight. Elk gets a hold of Cream. 369 gets one. The 1v2 on the other side is Knight. He's trying to take down Jackie. Flash for a fist to the face. And the Ziggs eat stone. Hung will fall as well. Triple kill to the god of the LPL mid lane.
Knight picks up a second job. Not only is he famous, oh so very wanting. Almost 5,000 damage in the team fight. Knight, the god of the LPL mid lane.
Really good Cataclysm, really good Flag and Drags. And in the end, it's leaving BLG with a monumental lead in this game. And they're looking for more. BLG's wrapped his way around to get a Demacian Standard and a Dragon Strike. Better known as a Flag and Drag into the Cataclysm. Getting some more damage. Flag and Drags back out.
Nice out of range.
Left alone 369 though. Finds an angle back in with the public execution. Shadow just squeaks out.
Here comes Knight. Knight's coming in range right now. The Galio's about to jump on their heads. Here comes Knight.
And Ziggs goes down, got split up. Shadow might even look for a bit more. I wouldn't do it, my son. You're a little low for that one. On. Can speed his way forwards. He's been so aggressive with those renewals. Can look down, a little bit of a mantra. The prayers begin this morning, and Cream really doesn't want to respond to this particular bit of proselytizing. Look at Knight, looking for the flank angle. The Mystic shots keep flying. The ghouls keep hunting. And Cream...
Oh, Knight's got the flag. Here comes the W.
Oh, my God. The shield of Durand ensures that top Esports are left wanting. Well, Justice punch forward, finds a second reset. And the last thing... Well, Cream, he is the crop, and he'll be harvested by BLG for a final kill.
BLG add top Esports names to Knight's Magi's as top Esports gave over the early skirmishes in this game in a way that they denied in game one. His ultimate wasn't the best ultimate of all time, but he does manage to reach.
For them, that shield is being used as a bit of a bludgeon. And Knight knows he's found a good one there. He's got the Magi's. He's on 20 stacks. There's 24. He just picks up a kill onto Cream.
And you know what?
Back to life and more death.
I think he might go for a death cap. I think he was so much extra AP, as we were saying. Yeah, managed to find something into the top side. Got the full channel taunt onto him. Baron now started for BLG. Top Esports, I mean, you can't let it go, but how do you fight it?
He's in the bush. He's in the bush. He's doing it again. There's the Winds of War. Won't go for the full taunt this time. May have been a little bold. You aren't that tanky as the Galio for building all this damage. The Mega Inferno bomb will spot out. The Baron's not quite down. They're going to turn around and team fight out. Chovy is blasted. And he's left with no ability to contest. Elk over the wall. Finds another. Feeling it enough to go flashing for the extra kill. TPing in. Knight looking to continue turning the screws. Ensuring they stamp down firmly on the throat of top Esports. No breath, no hope, no options. 369 publicly executes. The shockwave is decent.
No way!
It's not enough the shield from the hero's entrance. And Knight will find Cream one more time. A little bit of topping on the dessert for the game. And BLG will return the favor of game one, even up the series in dominant, decisive fashion.
No need to build statues to BLG. They've got their own one in the mid lane already. BLG even it up. And we'll be having at least 4 games for...